Stop throwing your money away on disposable air filters. One K&N washable air filter can be cleaned every 50,000 miles and can last the life of your car. Made from cotton, a K&N washable air filter allows more airflow than disposable filters. Better airflow means better engine response. Install one in 5 minutes. Better value, better performance, and better for the environment. K&N, available where auto parts are sold.
This K&N air intake system is designed to increase vehicle power and acceleration by reducing restriction in the intake path. The intake kit fits the vehicle shown, as well as additional vehicles identified on the K&N website or catalog. The K&N air intake system is guaranteed to produce a measurable increase in vehicle horsepower. K&N has extensive testing facilities that include several chassis dynamometers used to precisely measure engine and drivetrain horsepower and torque. The kit includes components that have been designed or matched to the needs of the vehicle to produce a safe horsepower increase. Detailed installation instructions are included with this kit. The tools needed for this install are shown. The first step of the install is to turn off the ignition and disconnect the negative battery cable. Remove the wing nut, which retains the engine cover, and then remove the engine cover. Depress the locking tab on the mass air sensor electrical connection, and then separate the connector from the mass air sensor. Next, loosen the 2 hose clamps which secure the intake tube to the mass air sensor and throttle body. Disconnect the crankcase vent hose from the valve cover and remove the stock intake tube as shown. Remove the core support cover bolt and retaining clip. Next, loosen the 4 airbox lid retaining bolts. Lift up on the core support cover for clearance, and then remove the airbox lid as shown. Reinstall the retaining clip and bolt removed in step 6 to secure the core support cover. Remove the filter and mass air sensor assembly from the vehicle. Loosen the hose clamp, which secures the mass air sensor to the filter assembly, and remove the mass air sensor. Install the 17-inch piece of edge trim onto the top of the front wall of the edge trim. Cut the supplied long edge trim into lengths of 32 inches, 13 inches, 6 inches, 3 inches, and 2 pieces at 10 inches. Starting at the rear mounting tab, install the 32-inch long edge trim onto the heat shield as shown. Install the 13-inch long edge trim onto the top of the front wall of the heat shield. Next, install one of the 10-inch pieces onto the bottom of the front wall, and install the remaining 10-inch, 6-inch, and 3-inch edge trim to the bottom of the heat shield. Install the mounting bracket onto the heat shield with the provided hardware. Remove the bolt which secures the ground strap to the cylinder head shown. Using the bolt removed in step 19, secure the tube mounting bracket and ground strap to the cylinder head in the same location that the bolt was removed from. Install the heat shield onto the washer reservoir and secure the heat shield and mounting bracket with the provided hardware. Install the silicone hose onto the throttle body and secure with the provided hose clamp as shown. Install the provided vent fitting into the intake tube and install the intake tube into the silicone hose at the throttle body and align with the mounting bracket installed in step 20. Secure the tube with the provided hose clamp and hardware. Connect the supplied crankcase vent hose onto the valve cover and then connect the intake tube as shown. Install the silicone hose onto the mass air sensor and secure with the provided hose clamp. Install the mass air sensor assembly onto the intake tube and secure with the hose clamp provided. Reconnect the mass air sensor electrical connection and install the K&N air filter onto the mass air sensor and secure with the provided hose clamp. Reinstall the engine cover and secure with the factory wing nut. Lastly, reconnect the vehicle's negative battery cable. Double check to make sure everything is tight and properly positioned before starting the vehicle. The CARB exemption sticker must be visible under the hood, so the emissions inspector can see it when the vehicle is required to be tested for emissions. It will be necessary for all systems to be checked periodically for realignment, clearance, and tightening of all connections. Failure to follow these instructions or proper maintenance may void warranty. The intake kit has received a CARB EO number and is legal for highway use on 2006 and 2007 Chevrolet Trailblazer SS models with 6.0-liter V8 engines in all 50 states. Check our website for up-to-date information on emissions legality for specific parts on specific vehicles. K&N makes products for nearly every vehicle on the road. The K&N website allows you to search products by vehicle or dimension. download installation instructions, view dyno charts showing typical horsepower gains for this product, and view product details. For more information on where to buy K&N products, go to knfilters.com.